Hi guys, in this video we're going to be learning the Vlookup function. And the Vlookup function actually has two distinct uses. One is to look up text and exact values, and another is to look up numbers and numbers that aren't exact matches but fall within certain buckets. So through this series of videos that I'm going to do here, we're going to work through both examples, and we're going to see on the same spreadsheet and see how they're different, why they're different, and that basically they're similar in some ways but different in some ways. Okay, so here I've set up an example where we have 10 or some odd employees. Here are the levels of each employee. So we have A, B, and C levels. And I've made a table here. We want to find the base salary of each employee, which is represented by each row, by using the person's level and looking up on this table over here their level and finding their base salary based on the level. So for example, the B here, we're going to actually, let's do it this way. We're going to put a function here that's going to look over here and see what the level is. Then go into this table down here, find that level in the first column, and when it finds that level, we're going to tell it to give us the value that is in the second column of the table and place this value over here. And that's what the Vlookup function does, okay, with looking up text. Now, let's actually write that function. So, we'll go in the cell and we type equals Vlookup. Open parentheses. The first argument is, what do you want to look up? Well, on that row, we want to look up the cell A2, comma, where do you want to look it up? Well, remember the arrow pointed down to this table, so we highlight this table, both the columns, but not the name, base salary lookup table. And we hit F4. F4 makes this table an absolute reference. It locks that table so that when later we drag this formula down, it does not get affected. The table does not move. Now the third argument, comma, when I find the level, what do you want me to return? Well, we speak in terms of column number here. So this is the first column of this table and this is the second column. Well, we want it to return the salary, so we want the second column, so we just write number 2. And then comma, the last thing is either true or false. Now this is where the two distinct types of Vlookup functions are, the differences made. Here, because we're looking up text and because we want an exact match, not something similar, we type false. That means find B, not something close to B, but B. And with text, you're 99% of the time going to use false here, which is exact match. Let's hit enter and we should receive what we expected, 20,000. And we do. And now, because we locked the table, we made that absolute value. But we did not lock the reference. We can drag this formula down by grabbing the right hand corner. And then we can check to see if it worked properly. So here we go. Level A, 10,000. That's correct. Level C, we could spot check a little, 30,000. That's correct. Now what happened here is, we'll pick one more, let's say this last one. The function in this cell looked to this cell, found the letter C, went down to this table, matched it up with this C, and because we wrote number 2 as the third argument in the function, it returned the second column of the table back into this cell. And that's the flow of the Vlookup function with the false statement. In the next video, we're going to be looking up the commission rate of each employee based on their sales. So as before we were looking up levels, now we're going to be looking up sales. And sales, if you notice, is a number. So we're going to we have to use not exact match, but approximate matches. And here is our commission lookup table. So be sure to check this second video on VLOOKUPs and learn how to use the buckets technique for VLOOKUPs when you're looking up sales. Till next time, be sure to check out my other Excel, Access, PowerPoint, Math, Statistics, and other computer tricks videos. Subscribe to that channel, comment, and make sure to click on our sponsors ads. That's what keeps these videos coming to you for free. Till next time, have a great day.